Hey guys, good morning. Happy Saturday. It's Daryl here. It's 5:30 a.m. here in Connecticut on the East Coast. Uh, I took a while thinking about what I wanted to call this video. It's my thoughts on patriotism versus nationalism. And let me get right into it. I gave this some thought, and this is my more or less my definition or defining characteristics. Where patriotism is where you're proud of the country. Me personally, I love the geography. I love the farmland, how this nation produces the wheat and the corn, the Grand Canyon, just the beauty of the sequoias, the beauty of the geography. I love the idea, the democracy. I love the Constitution, 1776. The English are coming. The English are coming. Paul Revere. I love watching Saving Private Ryan. I was just amazed and in such awe and respect of the greatest generation and the bravery, the amazing bravery and dedication to this country and the belief of democracy. In the scenes where they rush the beach or they know they're going to get torn down coming out of the carriers going out into the ocean, and they do it. As we all know, that movie is based totally on reality, things that really happened, and that to me it gives me goosebumps. That is patriotism, fighting an enemy that then. The ironic part of this is they were fighting an enemy that was very highly nationalistic. Now, nationalistic, to me, patriotism is about loving, supporting the country, your country, the ideals, the history, the geography of your country, of America, of the United States. To me, nationalism, is more about supporting the people of the country and not actually the country itself, or to be a little more exact, a particular part of a particular branch of the people. I'll just cut to the chase. White men, white power, white supremacy. To me, it's what's more is what that nationalism is about, as opposed to true patriotism. I mean, you could see, I was trying to think, like, there's times I'll see a car or vehicle driving around town, or I want to say a truck, but I don't want to stereotype, like a large truck, and you'll see flags all waving out of the back of the bed. A lot of them are torn from taking a beating or whatever, from being out in the wind and being beaten on every day. Or I'll see banners all over the front of a house in the last 3 years. America, love America, and the flags are out there 24/7, 365 days a year, and they're usually torn, beat up. And I was trying to think, and then you'll see businesses with a flag out in front on the pole, or you'll see homes like mine or my neighbors with a flag out in front. And I was trying to, because there's times when you feel. I get a feeling that this flag is being used in a more of a nationalistic manner. When I say that, I mean, I get an underlying feeling that the people that are displaying this flag are saying, America, love it or leave it. This is my America, my America. Sometimes I get that feeling. Other times I get the true purposeful feeling, the patriotic feeling, where you get goosebumps, where you see, like on the 4th of July or on any day, a flag on a flagpole in front of a building, in front of a business, in front of a home, being flown with respect. And then I thought about it, and I was like, therein lies the difference. I was trying to determine, because there's times when I just get a gut feeling that it's one or it's the other. It's a nationalistic display or it's a patriotic display, and I'm trying to determine how do I get these gut feelings? Am I just stereotyping? And I thought about it some more, and a lot of it has to do with the rules of the flag, how to I don't know, the regulations on how to display a flag. And then I started thinking about it, and that makes sense. Like in the back, in the bed of a truck. I'm not saying it's not a good thing to display the American flag, but it's being disrespectful. Like I said, leaving it, flying and being torn apart day and night in the back of the bed of a truck, or being weathered day and night, nailed to a tree in the front yard. I think underlying it's making a statement, but to me, it seems to be showing a basic disrespect for that same flag in the way that it's being shown, the way it's being displayed. I think, and I'm not a veteran, but I would guess that veterans would more than likely feel the same way. And also, take for instance, clothing. I got to be honest, I've never been a big fan of even bikinis. I love what's in I hate to sound sexist, but it's the truth. I love what's in the bikini, meaning women, but using the flag or guys wearing it for underwear or to cover your behind, to cover your private parts. It does seem in some way to be disrespectful when you just stop and think about it for a second. And a lot of clothing, not all clothing, but there's times, and I don't want to sit here and be picky, but like I said, I was trying to determine, because whenever I see a flag here or a flag there, I get a gut, inside I'll get a gut feeling. Is it nationalist? Is that a patriotic? Is that person really saying, I love America? It's a beautiful country. I love it. I love the ideals and I love the people. Or is it more a nationalistic view where I love the people. I love the power of the people of this country. And I was trying to determine, and that's when I came up with this idea that when it's more about patriotism, there's definitely more of a respect shown to the flag in the regulations, in the way that it's used and flown. Also, I think, like, one thing that I'm proud of in this country, one of the other things that I'm very proud of is the mix, the mix of people in this country, the mix of food. To me, it seems to symbolize how we've become. I've always heard this phrase that dogs, as far as dogs go, mutts make the best pets. And I hate to say that, and I don't mean to be disrespectful, but I mean a mixed breed dog makes the best overall dog, health-wise and loyalty-wise. And when we get down to it, a lot of America, we're mixed. We're mixed, and it seems to have worked great with the inventions, with the prosperity, with everything that we've accomplished, especially in the last 100 or so years with the Industrial Revolution and everything. It really seems to be true that a bunch of nations coming here together and working together and blending and working as one under these ideas of democracy seems to have, it gives me goosebumps now. And that's to me, that's a patriotic view. The different foods, even the different, I enjoy hearing different languages, the different traditions. I enjoy all of that. Whereas I get the feeling that a nationalistic point of view is apple pie, baseball, and and all things white, all things manly, or thought of as manly. And I hate to, and I probably come across somewhat stereotyping here, but I think you guys probably are understanding what I'm trying to say. And I was trying to determine, how I make this instantaneous decision in my head that seems to be a patriotic display, or no, that's more of a nationalistic display where this person seems to be saying more, America, love it or leave it. With the underlying meaning of white men have made this country great, and this country is for and by white men in particular, which I believe is a perversion of what America truly is a melting pot, a great melting pot, all coming together under the idea that all men are created equal and have equal rights. My thoughts for Saturday. I hope to. I look forward to seeing any of the comments or ideas you guys have. All right, you guys have a great Saturday.